All right. Good evening. We're playing some Fallout 4. Hanging out, just relaxing tonight. I don't have work tomorrow. I have some doctor's appointments, but I have the day off, which is exciting. So I decided, let's play some Fallout 4 and we'll hang out. See if anyone can find the chat. I think I turned music off because music in game, I don't know why it bothers me, but it sort of does. So yeah, we are playing with Sim Settlements 2. We're playing with a skill and perk mod Be Exceptional because I hate the vanilla perk system in Fallout 4. We're playing survival difficulty, which means I'm going to die over and over and over.
Get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right. So be prepared for a little bit of unfortunate of me not cursing. I think. So yeah, I mean it's going to be a little bit rough. We're going to play Nate. So we're done. And yeah, we unfortunately I don't think you can do Sim Settlements 2 without without doing the main quest line. I do want to check one thing here real quick, so let me freeze us and just make sure. Yeah, it looks like we're good to go here. So we'll turn, there you go. We'll turn Twitch off. There we go. Okay. So yeah, welcome to Sim Survival 2. I don't know how long I'm going to do this for. I might do it for several nights. I got, still playing Magic Realm, so keep that in mind. And we are.
I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with
detoxing. We're working our inner Gwyneth Paltrow here, and we're detoxing. I am literally drinking hot water. So now the strange part is my coffee cup has so much coffee residue on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but so much that I can still taste it. It's the weakest cup of coffee I've ever had. But it still gives me good. But yeah, just to keep my throat sort of going here. I've been having a little problems losing my voice.
Can you get that?
COVID negative, but
salesman. He comes for you every day.
Oh, the sales guy. Hello, sales guy. We are also playing with like the dialogue,
Vault-Tec calling.
Full dialogue mod.
Vault-Tec?
Remind me again, boss.
Why, we're about you, sir.
Yeah, I really didn't care, to be honest. So that's cool. Let's talk to this dude.
Now I'm here.
Sounds great.
Oh.
So I'm skipping through most of this. I won't skip through.
Splendid.
I'm not going to skip through all of the dialogue in the game, but this dialogue I think we can skip. So we got 21 points to spend. I'm playing with Be Exceptional. Now, if you've never seen Be Exceptional essentially adds a Fallout 3-like skills system. So every time you level up, you get 10 plus your int in skill points. And you assign those to various skills, obviously. And some of the perks are then sort of taken away and hidden behind your skill level. So for instance, chemistry, you don't have a perk which as you level it up allows you to do chems, recipes, or gun nut, and so on. What you do is you buy the skill gunsmith or you buy the skill chemist. And as you level those up, 25, 50, 75, and so on, you will gain the recipes for that, what do you call it? That perk would have given you. I think I'm going to go with a reasonably high intelligence. I like a good charisma. But I don't know. I don't mind a good charisma, but I don't know if I need a high charisma. Being survival difficulty. I'm not sure how many hit points I get for a 5 endurance. I know my perception's going to go up by 1 because we're going to get the bobblehead. And I know I have 1 skill point from the book. So, for instance, I could take int as my skill point for the book. I mean, Nate was a soldier, right? So he's, he's not. I'm not going any melee. It'd be nice to carry some stuff, so I'm going to have a 4. We're not using VATs, so this playthrough, no VATs, which stinks because again, it ruins half the perks in Fallout 4. But we should be okay. So the question is, I'm going to go for a point of endurance and a point of perception. Now this is 1 agility and 1 luck. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't love where I ended up there. Let me put 2 in agility just to have action points so I'm not sprinting all the time. And I'm going to end up with a 5 perception. I feel that I'm going to feel bad about this. As soon as, like, an hour in, I'm going to be like, why did I pick these stats? I want to get in 7. The only perk that I know in this mod is Educated, which gives you +4 skill points a level. You can get it at level 4, and I figure over the course of the game, you're talking 80 skill points. So I think I'm in for that. I don't necessarily know that I need much else. Let me drop charisma to 3. I took this in, say, Horizon, when I played Horizon, because you wanted the local leader perk, so you sort of needed that. Here you don't need local leader. I do know that. You're going to have the ability to build shops and so on in there already. There we go. Let's take a 3 luck. So that is a wishy-washy skill choice right there. This will be a 5. This will be a 7. And we're going to go for it. So what are we going to be called? We're going to be called... nothing super special here. And we'll accept.
That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault.
Now it's going to set our skills.
Be prepared for the future.
We're going to read the comic a little
Thanks
bit.
again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Sir,
Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to call.
Let's go take care of Sean.
I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
We sneak by. We snuck by Codsworth. Speed running all the way. Okay, so we're going to go play with Sean here.
How are the 2 most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit.
We're going to spin the mobile a little bit. And hear of our imminent nuclear destruction. Just saying.
Hey, how's my little guy?
So every time I look over here, the first time I do in any
Listen,
game,
after
it
breakfast?
went away. I see that and see a spider. Sounds like fun, Nora.
Mom, you should come and
But
see
hold
this.
on. We're
Codsworth?
being nuked.
What's wrong?
So Spider. See, I always look at that when I look over the first time. I go, ah, what is that? I played this game 50 times.
Followed by... Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes. Sounds of explosions. We're, trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
What did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations.
He's saying we are screwed.
We do have coming in.
He's saying, uh-oh.
Confirmed reports, I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
All right, so here we go. We're going to make the run to the vault.
Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Go, Nora, go.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate Vault 11 immediately.
I am using, I said my mod list is tiny right now.
You don't get in. I'm going in. You can't stop me.
Yeah, my mod list is tiny. So the question is, what's our hit points are over here? Ammo's going to be on the right, so you're going to be missing ammo because my head.
Return home!
There we go.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Thanks, run.
Come on!
What's gonna happen to all those people outside?
They're going to die.
Everything, step on the platform, in the center!
Think about it, you had no time to get in here.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
All right. So, usually I'd use an alternate start mod to skip all this crap, but again, I think Sim Settlements sort of vaguely requires you, or at the moment requires you to be the sole survivor and be looking for your son and so on and so forth. I don't think it might run. I don't know if it gets wacky.
We did it.
It might just be the dialogue choices don't make sense.
We're okay.
But we'll go for it. We'll play calm and
proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion. No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home.
step to the front of the line. Nate's like,
A better future underground.
make way.
Yes, those stairs.
Female and this one's good. Step over to the table, take a suit.
You'll need your suits before we can
Thanks.
take you further.
Take a suit. We got our
Just follow the
lookup
doctor.
failed.
He'll show
Don't know
you
why,
where to
but
go.
All right, you three.
not sure what in my mod order is wrong.
See?
Sean is such a good baby. Like, he is literally sleeping the entire
You're
time.
gonna love it here. This
None of my
is
kids
one of our
slept.
most
They
advanced
all
facilities.
required,
Not that the others aren't great, mind you.
they all required extensive rocking.
Our home.
Or my favorite was the bouncy ball, the yoga ball, effectively, that I had to bounce for hours upon hours on.
Down here.
I know this.
Oh, we'll be going over all.
Presumably, all I needed was a nuclear
Just a few
detonation. Guess
medical
we'll go to
items
sleep.
we have to get through first.
Let me. Should I shrink my head?
It's a good fit.
I think we're fine for now. I think you'll miss some dialogue.
This pool is comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
You guys are all lying SOBs.
Hey there.
That's the best
Just
part.
follow your guide. He'll get you all situated.
Sure.
Hey there.
Just follow your guide.
Just follow your
He'll
guide.
step you through the
Hey.
process.
Vault Tech, you
Vault-
step in here.
There you go.
just put
Follow
that
that guide. All right, so we put our suit on. Nate looks pretty good in the suit. Nora looks pretty good in the suit.
The pod will decontaminate.
We were
the
made
pressure
for Vault-Tech.
before we head deeper in the vault.
Before we head deeper in the so not here. I don't know.
for a whole new
I might shrink myself.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete.
I mean, there are worse things. If you think about it, you are sleeping through the apocalypse. So, I mean, there are worse fates, I think. I mean, granted, you didn't wake up and everything was built again. You woke up and it was still sort of a crapshoot there. But you slept through the apocalypse. All right, we are.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Now give me 1 second, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my webcam off for just a moment, and then I'm going to run out for a second while I hit the restroom and get some more water.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come. No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Got it. Get out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
Good one.
Cryogenic array. All residents must vacate immediately. Critical failure in cryogenic. Residents must vacate immediately.
All right, we have appeased our old man bladder. Let me get my cam back up here. All right. So yeah, we're back. Obviously, the baby's been taken. My wife's been killed.
Oh, God!
Oh dear. Sorry, dear.
I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Next time, Nora, I'll play as you, and I will die. Wait a minute. All right, so tutorial level. Let's get through this pretty much as, expediently as possible. First off, let's check settings. So we are on survivor difficulty, so good. And there you go. That's pretty much what I need. And then what we're gonna do is, I think once we get the Pip-Boy, we will have a holotape to set the fast travel on. So I'll play in survivor difficulty, but I actually don't want to walk everywhere because that is dull as yeah, that's dull. So let's not do that. Let's take a security baton. Now, normally in Horizon, there's 1,000 things to take. Here, there really isn't as much. I think I will still take everything, only for the fact that, we know we're going to end up in Sanctuary, and we're gonna just burn it all, right? So I'll take everything we can. I mean, there's no reason not to get ceramic. There's no reason not to get asbestos out of the cigarettes. I don't think there's anything in here that I care about. So pretend we read all that and we're appalled that this was an experiment. Ah, all right. And now we got this guy. There we go.
Giant.
I like his reaction, though. I really do. What? I'd be like, I'm going back in the cryo chamber. If I see a giant roach, I've always joked, and I'm sure I've actually probably even said this before. Oh, I just sat down. If I really were, playing one of these games and I was in Skyrim and I saw a spider as big as like a garage, I'd be like, nope, I'm good. I'm out. You win. I'll let the Dark Lord take over or whatever. Done. We're going to eject the holotape. Just to do it, I will take, like I said, all the stuff, because some of these are going to be decent enough. Is there a... No, there's no meds here. I like survival difficulty because the combats are quick. Dudes aren't bullet sponges. You are extremely fragile. Like 2-8. There you go, I got 12 extra XP out of it. Extremely fragile. I think I will be two-shot by most things, and God forbid anyone lobs like a Molotov my way, because I will be one-shot. So, here's our first gun. First thing of stim packs. We got glasses, so that's cool. Open the tunnel. I don't think there's anything else in there I need to do, but I can't equip my glasses, so that bums me out a little bit. I do go, what? I do C or F for favorites. So 3 is my baton. I don't actually want to use the gun yet. We'll take the pristine cigarettes. Meds. Ooh, bobby pins. That's cool. I do believe that's randomized. And so the bobby pins are super useful. And is there anything else in here to take? More cigarettes. Because they were good for you in the 50s. Let's keep that in mind. Oh, crap. I mean, I'm definitely going to take some damage here. But that's okay. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm going to take a lot of damage. Because there were... I thought the other roaches weren't aggroed yet, and they were. So, bad... that was not ideal on my part. Sneak? I don't need no sneak. Come on, that's silly. I think we have a couple more things to take, right? We can take a jumpsuit.
What happened here?
Which doesn't matter.
Where is everyone?
But we get some ammo. Yeah, cool. Oh, and let's pick up the Pip-Boy. Oh, yeah. So, you know, pro gaming here. I took 2/3 of my hit points just getting out of the tutorial zone. So, take that for what it's worth. I'm saying, what is glowing in my camera? Oh, it's my tea kettle. So, there you go. Being irradiated as we speak in honor of the Fallout playthrough. All right, so we get 3 tag skills. That is interesting. So what is Nate going to use? What is his gig? So it's pretty much pistols or rifles, I think, in my opinion. It really just comes down to what do we want to use? I think we're going to use rifles. I think Nate's a soldier. Let me get my quote-unquote tea here, my super weak tea. It's homeopathic tea. We have 1 molecule of tea in there. And it's somehow stronger. So rifles for sure. We are going to use chemistry for certain. Whether I want to tag it or not is a different story. Pickpocket, I don't care. I think lockpick or hacking? I think we're gonna do lockpick. We're definitely going to need chemistry, and we're going to need chemistry because I'm going to need to be able to craft antibiotics. I'm going to need to be able to craft healing stims and so on. Whether I tag that or not is a different story. I suppose, I mean, I could tag sneak and try to be super sneaky. Again, I'm vaguely role-playing Nate in my head. Let's say he's not sneaky. So we're going to pick locks, and we're going to like guns. There you go. That's where we're at. Oops. Nope. Let's accept. Done. Do we get any perks? We have no perk points right now. Oh, but let's, right now, before we think of anything else, do we have a tape? I do not know that I have a tape. I have Red Menace. I thought we were going to get a tape to allow us to fast travel? To set the options in the fast travel. Let's get out of Dodge first.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
I always thought this was sort of cool, the thing that drills in and pulls the giant bolts, you know, and sort of unscrews it or whatever up. But in any case, all right, there you go. We are ready to leave the vault. Super slim mod list. I do have like a texture pack, obviously the unofficial patch. I don't really know that the texture pack is. I think we're okay. I'm vaguely concerned that we've screwed our build up already. I'm 28 minutes in.
And thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
And I'm pretty sure I've screwed up already. That's pretty much every game with builds. That's okay. Do not fear mistakes.
Oh, God.
A little blurry. So I will take, again, I'll take all this because simple fact of the matter is we're going to break it all down and put it in our I forget, is there anything over here? So what I do want to do, let me set up this first. So let's set this up. So we're going to favorite the pistol, put it in slot 1. We're going to favor the baton, put it in slot 2. We're going to favor... Do I favor stim packs and put them in slot 3? Good question, sir. Let's favorite the stim packs. I'll put them in slot 3. That is, when I play any games or MMOs, I try to leave 3 as always my healing slot. So we'll take all of that. More ammo, ashtray. All right. I will hit up a stim pack. So the thing that you'll notice is in survival mode, I'm immediately thirsty. So you can't see it. So there you go. So that's an issue. Let's see. Do I move? Do I move the? That's a good question. I like being in the bottom corner typically. Maybe I should shrink my head. Move me up there, maybe. There you go. Maybe that's better. We'll figure this out here. Hold on. So you can see that as soon as I take the stim pack, I am thirsty, and that's true of any meds or anything. So we're going to be continuously battling thirst in survival mode. Rads aren't as tough. So we are going to drink. We're going to take some rads here, right? Or no? Yeah, 3 rad. So we drink twice. All right. Get back to hydration status. Hydro homies would be proud of me. And we have most of our hit points, and it's certainly enough to take care of it's certainly enough to take care of the bugs.
Oh, it's really you.
What happened, Codsworth?
What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. back. Where is your better half, by the by?
Well, sir, they killed her.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since
I don't like being up top. I'm sorry.
Checkers.
I apologize. I'm keep pausing. I do not like being up top. I don't know why. It's as though something up top's going to be important. You're going to miss. You are going to miss my status and my AP. So sorry about that. Codsworth, listen to me carefully. Have you seen Sean?
Listen to me carefully. Have you seen him? Have you seen Sean?
Why, the missus had him last, remember? Oh, perhaps.
Oh, come on, Codsworth. Wake up. Everybody's dead, bro.
I'm sure she'll be back with
No?
you
Okay.
momentarily.
He's been kidnapped.
Been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him.
I feel we're talking past one another.
Going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200
years? What? Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Are you okay, buddy?
You're acting...
Give me my XP.
A little weird. What's wrong?
We leveled up on a auto succeed charisma check.
2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years.
All right, Codsworth.
Floors waxed, but nothing gets.
Sure.
All right, we got it. We are going to skip here. Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything.
He tells us everything's dead. I'll take the holotape, of course.
Any stat. Now, shall we search the...
Yes, we're going to search. Let's do it. Lead the way, buddy.
Round 2.
All right. I will pull out my trusty baton. And you will really kill all the bad guys. Because, again, you do a ton of damage. And unfortunately what that means, though, is I'm going to get no XP out of this. I will get bloat 5 meat, though. And I am tired from lack of sleep. So while I grab Some meat. Are you done already? Okay, good.
Are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
I don't really want the bubble gum. Now remember, we're not no VATS. No, we're not VATSing this playthrough. There we go. God darn it, Codsworth. All right. I got one. I killed one guy. He stole the rest.
Hey, Codsworth.
Sir, the missus and young Sean.
Yep.
They aren't here.
I know I said I wasn't skipping through dialogue. I'm skipping through this dialogue. How's that?
Thanks for trying.
You can't.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir.
Uh-huh.
I shall remain here and secure the home front.
All right. So once again, I gotta look for this darn. Man, I do not see mods. I do not see. I do not see a holotape, which allows me to fast travel, which allows me to set my options. Let me check this out. Journey, Fallout 4, survival settlement fast travel. You can edit the options in the in-game holotape to customize. Maybe I have to make the holotape, right? I mean, that could be. That could be. So the first thing we do, we're gonna. So this is gonna. That's start sim settlements. We got the workshop. I have no darn idea how to build the holotape, unfortunately. Let's go to our miscellaneous, maybe? Just offhand. No, I don't think it's any of these. Nope. Okay. Crafting. Again, just offhand, just looking. I don't know what this is. Something about raiders. It's certainly not in Sim Settlements, because... Alright. I am gonna take the time to look it up, because it is vaguely important. It will certainly make this playthrough go faster. So let me look. No. Go to the map section of your Pip-Boy, click on a map icon. No, okay, well, I will... Well, we're going to have to look that up at some point. So first thing I'm going to do, I am going to start, though, Sim Settlement. I'm going to do that by creating a settlement beacon, because that's what the magazine gave me, is everything I need to build a settlement beacon. So, do I, oops, uh-oh, did I, oops. What happened there? Do I have a settlement beacon or not? I can't build another one. What did I just do? I built one. I just don't know where I built one. Okay, because I'm a dummy. Oh, there it is. Son of a bitch. Okay. That's my fault, obviously. Okay, whoops. We're getting old man fingers here. Let me... Gonna select this bad boy. Now, the problem is I might have screwed up. I might not have anything left to power it. That would be vaguely humorous and depressing all at the same time. Yes, I've used all the rubber possibly. So I'm going to take this one and we're going to store it. Sorry about that. Let me store this in the workshop. Done. And start scrapping stuff. I won't scrap everything, but we will scrap a little bit. Give us a little bit of a start here. We should be able to build a generator now. So we're just going to put a generator right next to this guy. And now he is set up and we are ready to go. We have another one, so I suppose we could set another settlement up at some point. I always scrap the wrecked houses and most of the trees because we hate plants. No. All these trees are dead anyway. I wonder if there's like... We should have a way to build real like live trees. Like that would be something we could build.
Are you looking for a safe place to settle?
Oh, hey, here we go.
Hey, hello there.
That's the stranger. Hello, stranger.
You're the fella I've been looking for.
Can I help you?
I heard your radio broadcast. Sounded as if you were starting some kind of settlement. Is that about the right of it?
You looking for a new place to settle?
Not me, no. But I have something that might help you with.
He's just coming to me with his newfangled devices. All right, so we get our first ASAM sensor.
Okay.
All right.
Care to elaborate?
I think a demonstration is in order. Place that ASAM down on the ground somewhere.
Any spot will do. So we're going to build a 2x2 residential plot. And so that takes us to the Sim Settlements menu here. We're going to build a 2x2 residential plot. And I'm going to build a front-facing plot. And I'm going to try to line it up with the foundation of the house, maybe? Or maybe I should put it out on the street? I don't know. I think we're going to put it right here. We're going to... Yeah, and I'm always disappointed with how I line things up with these, so bear with me. So, good enough. So there you go. We built it, so we get a power pole here.
Congratulations! You've made the smart move.
I like where that ended up.
Brand ASAM sensors for your city planning needs.
Listen to the spiel.
Less reliable multi-purpose sensors, Robco brand ASAM sensors offer the level of versatility and connectability that you deserve. Robco brand ASAM sensors, America's #1 sensor solution.
Sweet. All right, come on, man.
Nicely done. Don't mind the ASAM. It's just scanning the area for materials.
Oh. What's it doing? No. Okay.
Now for this next part, I'm gonna pretend to be a settler. Just come to work for you. So just play along, all right? Boy, I sure am glad I found this settlement to live.
Right.
But oh no.
Really, dude?
There are no homes available. And I don't know how to build one myself. I guess I'll just have to rely on whoever runs this place to build a home for me.
What?
Hey, but wait, what is this? Why, it's an ASAM. Just the
I love
thing
this
need.
guy a little bit. Sure. Let's do it.
What do you need it for?
That is a great question. You see, with an ASAM, there's no barrier.
I wish I had these at home, because I am all thumbs when it comes to like home projects.
Provided by the ASAM. Here.
That's why I like computers, because you don't really need to, you know, it's you're just building a mental model of a thing. In the meantime, we are getting thirsty and we are tired. So what I would like to do, can I go? Yeah. So let me let him do his thing real quick. Can I build a water pump? Yes, I can. So I am going to. I'm going to put a water pump right there for me. And then we will drink some water. There we go. We are properly hydrated. And truly, I hate to say it, thirst is going to be the big killer.
The directions that the ASAM provides are so easy to understand.
Hey, how's it going?
No problem.
Wave RRs. How's it going, man? It has been a long time since I've played Fallout. Definitely been a long time since I played Fallout on Twitch. How are you?
All right, just one more nail, and finished.
All right, so there you go. He's built. I do like the little, you know. There you go. I do like the sim settlements where you can just put down the plots and go. Excellent. Glad to hear you've been good.
With Robco brand ASAM sensors, everyone can have a roof over their head. After all,
A warm and dry citizen is a productive citizen.
And there you have it. A fully built home. Ready for habit, and you barely had to.
All right.
You've seen what they can do.
I am totally interested in these ASAM, sir.
I'm really interested.
I thought you might.
Oh, Horizon. I love Horizon. I thought that was a great mod. One of, I mean, super fun. And in fact, I hate to say it, Horizon has ruined Fallout for me. Like, I cannot play vanilla Fallout to save my life. The one thing that I decided to try is to do the Sim Settlements 2, because I saw there was a new Sim Settlements out. And so I'm going to do Sim Settlements on survival mode, effectively, with a perk, a little bit of a perk mod. And see how that goes. How can I help, sir? I know he needs something, right?
All right, here it is. I got me a workshop.
Strangely enough, he has a workshop in Concord, and he wants me to go kill some dudes. Oh! All right. That's what I do, kill dudes.
Now I can't get near my workshop.
Yeah, I loved Horizon Wave. I really did. I enjoyed it. Great mod. I haven't seen an update, though. There was, you know, vague murmurings that 1.9 will come out someday, but I haven't seen anything about it. So I will help kill the raiders, though.
I'll help you deal with these raiders.
You will?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
I did. I love. Yes, that was fun. That was a fun playthrough. I enjoyed that a great deal. All right, so we're going to go to Concord. Do I need to do anything beforehand? You know what I do need to... Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry. Nope. Now, first thing is, this guy has
Hey there.
an awesome pistol.
Raiders who's boss. Lead on.
Oh, he won't trade with me. That's too bad. His laser pistol is ace. That thing is freaking awesome. So I'm just going to burn a little bit of wood and some of this crap here. And then what I want to do is I want to go into one of these houses. Hold on. So a couple things. First thing is let me just clear the house. So, okay, I do not want to put a water pump in my house. We had an incident once where, you know, we had a leak in a bathroom pipe and it flooded the dining room and the basement, and so even the thought of water running rampant in my house makes me a little nervous, if I'm to be honest. That I don't think that's a mod. I thought that was a command. Tilde command. I actually don't want to do that simply because I've already put stuff up. Frankly, I probably should have done it at the very beginning before I set up the thing to get this guy here. But I'm good. I won't spend too much time scrapping everything. But I do want to get. I do not want to store the rug in the workshop. And I do not want to... So I do want the book. I'm going to take intelligence. So that's going to raise my int to 7. So here's my stats. I wish we could... Can we turn these help things off? Is that an option? Pip-Boy enabled. Display. Active effects on HUD. No, seems not. Active effects on HUD all, of course. But it doesn't seem like I have the option to get rid of these little pop-ups. I don't need these anymore. So here's our build, for lack of a better term. We're going with int because I want to get at level 4. I'm using a mod that will give me more skill points. My mods are from Nexus. I use Mod Organizer 2. Still. I probably should try Vortex because I'm sure at some point Vortex has, stepped up its game quite a bit. And I used Mod Organizer 2 because, for some of my Skyrim playthroughs, I was using like 100 mods, that kind of thing, right? So it just sort of helped me out a little bit, keeping that organized. So let me level up and I'll show you. So this is the Be Exceptional mod. And what it does is you get skill points. So much like Fallout 3, you have a set of skills. And then based on those skills, you can pick perks here. What we are looking for is one of these days, the Educated perk at level 4. Right now, Wave, my number of mods is probably about a dozen. I'm using Sim Settlements. I'm using this Be Exceptional. I am using, obviously, the patch and all the requirements for Sim Settlements, which I think there are 2. I'm using a little bit of a texture mod. Fast travel in survival mode, although I don't know how to activate it. So I'm still walking everywhere. And dialogue mod. That's it, man. Like not a lot. So I think the first thing I need to do is I need to get my chemistry up. And I need to get chemistry So chems 100 is rank. I need rank 2 chems. I really need to pump chemistry. So I'm going to pump chemistry. I will at least raise my rifles a little bit, though, just because. So we're going to pump chemistry. Because I need to get chemistry. And the reason is because I'm going to need antibiotics. I'm going to need... All right, Michael. Oh, the New Vegas stream. Yeah, I have to get back. I haven't been into New Vegas in a long time. I did do Fallout 3. So the question is, do I do Lone Wanderer? Because I plan on mostly going with the dog. I plan on just doing the dog and just... Although my understanding is the guy who made this changed it so that if you get the highest level of affinity with a companion, you do get Lone Wanderer. So that's sort of interesting. Health is nice. I don't really need Fortune Finder. Chem Resistant I think I will take at some point. Because we're going to be taking a lot of chems, unfortunately. Bloody Mess is just good for damage. 5%. Doesn't seem like much. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to do... And then Scrapper and Scrounger. I hate to say it, but Scrounger is a big deal. We're going to take Lone Wanderer first. Let's try to take less damage. Because there is a lot of damn damage. Unfortunately, it reset this. So let me jack this up as high as possible again. Learn the skills, yes. I think we are done. So, how many hit points do we have? We have 110. That's it. That's all we got. So, we are going to die.
Perfect.
What do we get? Critical hits with unarmed melee attacks. Do not care. We are going to die all the damn time. I think this one will be fun, Michael. I think... I mean, obviously it's going to be based a lot around the sort of settlement crap and sort of managing that. Oop, uh-oh. I got warning server not responding. Let me check real quick to see if we are broken. Don't know. I mean, don't know. Nope, it's not broken. Okay, good. Nope. And then one last thing here, just to check. Give me a second. Just make sure my... Sorry about that. Got a little nervy because Chatty told me that I was dead in the water here. I'm still in games and demos. Let me switch to Fallout 4 because no one watches games and demos. All right. Yeah, obviously, I mean, the settlement game is a little bit of a thing, right? It's going to take... I don't know. I don't know how it works with this, frankly. I do know that, obviously, it's a little easier to set crap up. Let me make a bedroom for myself, though. I'm going to sleep in Sean's room. I've been traumatized by his kidnap. So we're gonna just camp out here. So I will make myself a bed. Dude. So let's make ourselves a bed. I do have Place Anywhere. I tend to try to not to place anywhere. So... All right. And I think what I'm going to do, because I think I am going to sleep. Work's been a little chaotic. We've been getting it under control, though, so that's good. Man, I hate to sleep for 8 hours at 4 p.m. and wake up at midnight. Let's see if I can sleep for 6 hours. I mean, 10 at midnight. 10 at night's no better to travel than midnight, really, if you think about it. Work's been okay. Like I said, we've been trying to get a handle on some process stuff. So that's that is important. It's also not easy, and so we're working through it. It's going to take us a little while, I think, to get it right. So what I'm going to do is, we do not. Now, mind you, keep in mind that my office does not have a ton of people in it, and everybody in there is vaxxed. So, and frankly, I can go into work and sit in my office all day and not necessarily even interact with people. Now, I do tend to interact with folks, but it's not a big crowded office. So I think we're mostly okay. Here's a roach. We kill it. Take the rad roach meat there, and we'll kill this one last roach up here before we move on. All right. And there's probably other things I should do, but what I want to do is, I really want to grab this. I want to run it back up. But yeah, no, we don't have to wear COVID masks at work. My house did have a couple COVID, incidents, as it were, my house. And so we had, over Christmas was entirely isolation. It was the most boring holiday ever. So we're going to craft as many grilled rad roach as we can. I don't think we have anything else to craft. And we're going to eat and drink our fill here. And we are properly fed. And we are going to be properly watered before we head to Concord. All right. And pretty much that's it. So let's go find a dog. Let's go find a pet. Take some grenades. I so need to figure out how to activate that damn mod. It's driving me nuts, by the way. But as far as I know, I have not gotten anything to... Oh, and you know what? Let's do one thing before we actually go. I do need to dump all this crap in. Yeah, I think this is going to be a dog meat run. I think we're totally dog meat. The stranger comes with us because he's a quest NPC for the Sim Settlements thing. So we're stuck with him for the duration of Concord, pretty much. Hold on, let me get my water here. So we are stuck with him for the duration of Concord. And then he will go off to his workshop, and we will not have him anymore. I do want that laser pistol, though, so bad. I wonder if I can get him to trade it with me. Hey, dude, while you're here. So let's transfer all our junk. And let's see if there's anything else. I'm going to transfer the extra pistol, the 2 pipe pistols. I do not want to kill him because I'm going to transfer the security batons and keep the tire iron. I need him because otherwise the quest line which opens up the Sim Settlements crap doesn't run. So my wild guess is to be quite honest with you, is that he is essential. And we will take... We'll put the frag grenades on. And I think I've done enough that I am going to not sleep, but since this is survival mode, I can only save my game by doing that. So let's save, because I don't want to have to go through that whole cooking and blah blah blah. So let's do that. We are now set up, as far as we can tell. We are set up to go to Concord and make a rousing success of it. No, it's going to be a disaster, by the way. Let's keep this in mind. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to go to... Oh, hold on. What I'm actually going to do is put on some damn clothes. So we'll put the Drifter outfit on. I should have ditched these, but it doesn't matter. So I do look, you know, sort of badass in that hobo kind of way. Let me grab a little XP. And we will greet the dog. Hello, dog.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Oh, you're a good puppy.
You lose your owner, buddy?
Never had dogs. I have cats, but that's not my choice. that is definitely not my call in the house. So I'm going to take everything out of there. What did dog find, I wonder? I will take the food. The nice thing about survival mode is it does make some of this stuff... It does actually make some of this stuff sort of, you know, right? Like, cram actually is useful. Like, it's not, you know... I actually don't mind finding food and stuff like that. I'm gonna take, even though I know what I'm gonna do, I'm not actually gonna, I'm taking these cartons. So none of this stuff is gonna remain here for any length of time. Let's search the thing. Let's transfer all the junk. I think that's fine. And let's kill all these mole rats. Oh, whoa, hey, that did not go like I planned, actually. But that's okay, because our puppy will... Oh, geez. Now, the one thing that I've noticed with this guy, he is not super good at not shooting me. Like, he will kill me. He is terrible friendly fire. I will take the mole rat meat. So yeah, the one playthrough, he gutted me with his laser pistol. Like, one-shot me, I think. I'm like, dude. That's not a good look, bro. I'm gonna scrap just the tiniest bit here. By the tiniest bit, I mean everything I can get my hands on. No, just truly the tiniest. We'll just grab a few things. Then what I'm going to do two things here. I am going to make a bed. And I don't really care about this bed much. I'm not going to... The only reason I have the bed, and this drives me nuts, that it's going to be not parallel to the wall. Sir, you couldn't get out of the way. That'd be awesome. Okay. I'm gonna sleep for an hour to autosave, because, again, making the run all the way back, pain in the ass. I do like that I can see the Corvega plan from here. That's sort of cool. I think we're good hit point wise. We're gonna avoid the blood bugs for now, and we're just gonna blow into Concord here. All right, before I do Concord, I'm going to pause, and I am going to, You're sticking around for a few minutes? I'm gonna hit the restroom. I'll be back in literally 2 minutes, and we'll talk about Corvette. So hold on. Oh, Corvega, bane of my existence. It's truly a bane. So I did momentarily play this just to sort of get a handle on. Oh, they're already. Oh, son of a bee! You've got to be kidding! They chased us down. Ah, go. Yeah. All right. Well, hey. So be it. I got a plastic fork out of the deal, so that's cool. Yeah. So Corvega, I played this momentarily, just up to Corvega to sort of get a handle on the mods if they worked and so on and so forth. Oh my god, Corvega was such a disaster. Again, keep in mind, I am very fragile. I can be two-shot by lots of things, or one-shot by... Now, I can't be two-shot by bullets, which is nice. Whoa, hey, that ain't cool. But melee will frickin' ice me, so... I am crippled. We'll take a stim pack, because I don't like to be crippled at all. Come on, buddy. Hold on. There you are. Oh, I did not hit you. There we go. Oh, there we go. Bam. Oh, no. Stop. No, you don't shoot this way. Shoot Preston. Shoot man on balcony. Nope.
Good.
Oh, all right. Done. She did come out of nowhere. It's like, holy crap. I died so many times in Corvega, man. You would... it was horrifying. And it was stupid crap, too. It's stupid crap. It was... Dude throws a Molotov from like a block away, and I'm watching it in slow motion, float down to my head. So we're going to take a double-barreled shotgun, and we're going to start taking... So I'm going to try to construct an armor set from these guys. I like the Drifter outfit, but it's just not enough. I will take a pipe auto pistol also. So let's see where I'm at apparel-wise. Leather left arm. Raider left arms suck. So, okay. I will take the road leathers, and we're going to drop... Although right now it's actually crappier than the Drifter outfit. Let's see if I can scrounge up enough armor to make this worth it. If I can't, I'll go back to the Drifter outfit, I think.
Here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser muzzle.
Okay, dog. Please, sir.
I don't know who that was calling down to us, but it sounds like they could use some help in there. We still need to clear out all the raiders. And by the sounds of...
So we got a left leg, we got two left arms. I got a gas mask, which I'll wear. I get 1 damage resistance out of it. I'll take the perception. Maybe that helps. Don't know. I'm going to drop one. I'm still 5 and 8 as opposed to, well, 5 and 7. So there you go. It is better than the Drifter outfit, effectively. So I'm going to drop it.
But there's still some inside that museum. I'll stay out here and keep guard.
Hey.
Don't worry. I'll keep watch out here.
All right, boss. You keep him watch outside. That is a very clever way of saying, I am not going in there. It's suicide. He's like, no, I'll stand watch. You looks dangerous. You go first. Sure, sir. I don't care about bubblegum. We're dropping bubblegum. And I have somehow managed to... Here we go. That's what I want. I want it to shrink a little bit because I'm... Yes. Well, the Death Claw will... I mean, again, when the Death Claw shows up... First off, let's understand something. We are cheesing the hell out of that Death Claw. We are going to screw its pathing up and not fight that thing at all because I am terrified of it. Second thing is, I don't know if... I think it'll kill him. I think he will shoot it a few times. So, okay, what is next? So first off, 17. So first off, oh God, I do want to get to Chem 50, which I'll be able to do, but I am going to, and this sucks because I would really love to, well, it doesn't, I mean, we're going to put these points somewhere, right? So I'm going to do Scrounger because I like more ammo in containers. Learn skills, accept, and we are done. Okay. So... All right. Now, are we close to leveling again? Looks like we were. Did I see that? Yes, I am so close to level 3. That is awesome. And I am thirsty, too. God damn it. Okay. So be it. I will take the laser musket. I will take that. I will take all of that for now. All right, here we go. Going in. And I'm going to run to the side here because I don't want to get tagged. Got one. The other one is hiding on the side there, isn't he? Come on, boss. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, don't like that. Whoop, where did he go? Yeah, that's a bad position for him. I do not like him there. Because I can barely see him. I'm going to take a stem. And we're going to sit here for a minute. I think she's coming, so let me reload. No? Okay. Alright. Because I know there's one in the next room. There we go. Sweet. Alright, that went okay. Took a little bit of damage. Oh, there she is. Or he. That's a he. And he saw me. Because I am not super sneaky, sir. Oop. I don't know, sir. Olivia Station. I'm not sure. Hold on one second, though. While I'm here. Weapons? Pipe auto pistol. on slot 4. Yes, I love a little bit of automatic, because a little burst fire is good damage over time here. So, good DPS. Now, the clip size sucks, so... Have your tea back, you jackanapes. I don't know how Olivia Station will go. Fortunately, I think I'm pretty good at shooting. I think my aim is at least, passable. So we're good for now. So now we just go. We're going to go finish this right now. Sure, we'll try to unlock this. We got bobby pins. Get the random XP. Come on. You got this. There we go. Sweet. I just like going up, and when they explain fusion core, man, you got to go get it. No one can get it. I'm like, I got it already. You guys really need to work on your adventure skills here, and we will do this too. Faust. We're picking Faust. 1. Well, that's not super helpful, Faust. We will remove a couple duds here while we think. Ooh, tries reset. That's useless right now. F-A-U-S-T. F-A-U-S-T. Could be cheat. No, 0. So it's not the T. F-A-U-S-T. That could be Earth. Nope. 1. How about games? No, we are running out of tries here. Major?
That's it.
Yeah, bam. Sweet. So we've leveled up, so that's sweet. Oop, we are stuck on the computer terminal. That is not sweet. We got some 45 ammo, so that's cool. We leveled up. So we're going to do 50 in chem like we wanted to. And man, I would love to find a rifle. That'd be great if I found a rifle. But I haven't. Let's see. I'm not going to do a pistol, but I'm doing rifles generally. So let's get to that. Let's assume we're going to find a rifle before this combat this section is over. Let's take educated because that was my plan. And what that's going to do is that gives me 4 more points per level. And I think over time that's going to add up. So that's sort of why I shot for that. I do like... well, I really don't need the switchblade. I love the jet, by the way. Let me sneak up here and see if this dude has anything, maybe? Maybe I can... Ooh, that's creepy. I don't like that at all. Let's 100% look away. I don't need an extra pipe auto pistol. I am going to put a double barrel shotgun on slot 5. I don't need a switchblade. Put a blade... And early on, I need all these weapons, just because... what does a Raider chest piece look like? I like that. I mean, none of this is that great, frankly. You know, we are definitely not... we're not burning it up here, so for sure. Let's see if we can't sneak up on these guys.
Man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Okay, 1 dead. That's what we needed. Yes, nice. So 6 bullets in each of them. I like the bladed tire iron. That sounds sort of cool. I'm going to put that bladed tire iron... So tire iron is damage 20, and bladed is 30, flipping 5. 100% we're doing that. And I'm now a dwarf. So awesome. Got me an axe. And I don't need a Raider right arm. Although it does say plus, right? Let's take it. Let's see what do we have on our right arm right now. Seems like nothing, right? Yeah, good. Okay, cool. Get some ammo. I have never done melee only. I'll be honest, I just don't prefer the play style. So, no, I've not done melee only. That might be, I don't know. So I do have a pipe bolt action rifle. I only have 10 shots for it, so that sucks a little bit. And I think right now, because I need 308 ammo, essentially. Oh my god, I just freaking stim-packed myself like an idiot. Okay. Well, that sucked.
Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to deal with.
You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk, but I'll be back.
Let's see if I can I catch this guy here? That'd be awesome. Oh my god, I just did. That was cool. That was cool. That was a good... Nope, you do not yet. So now you see me. There we go. Let me look at this leather chest piece versus the Raider chest piece just to see. So leather chest piece is 310, Raider chest piece is 4.2. I mean... Huh. Yeah, I just saw that gap, and I'm like, well, let's catch him right there. I mean, that was awesome. Actually, I'm very happy that actually worked out. Do we care? Is there anything in here at all? I don't really think there's anything in here that I care about. I mean, I will take that stuff. But you'll pre-war money. I will always take pre-war money. It is cheap enough weight-wise to take. So let's go. Let's talk to Preston. We are a little thirsty. Preston, do you have, like... I like that this guy has ammo. That's cool. So we're taking that ammo. And here you are.
Man, I don't know who you are.
Hello,
but your
Preston.
time is impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
I am glad to help.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill.
Please, go on.
Go on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington.
Ghouls in Lexington. Hello. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Michael. I have indeed said hello to Preston for 50 times. I want to say, tough break.
Tough break.
God damn it. You don't know the half of it.
Tough break,
Anyway,
bro.
We figured Concord would be a safe place to settle.
Now, here's the thing. Here's what drives me nuts. And I understand. Well, how about this? It doesn't drive me nuts.
Well, we do have one idea.
The sarcastic side of me does go, why can none of you do this? Why do you... And the answer is, because you're the hero. Better be a good one.
Good one.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertebrae.
Something about... Yep.
Old school. Pre-war.
Sure.
Well...
Yeah, I'm going to speed through this. Sure.
I like it. Uh-huh.
Minigun.
Now...
I know. It can be...
Sure, I'll do it because this is what I do.
What you'll need is an...
But we can't... Look.
I already have it.
I already grabbed the fusion core.
I do like that. I'm like, yeah, I got it. What's wrong with you guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so cool. So a couple things. First thing, we're going to take the magazine, of course. Second thing, we're going to take the perception bobblehead.
Excellent.
Of course.
Something.
I will take the fusion cells.
And it's angry.
I mean, look, Mama Murphy gives me experience. So, I mean, I will take a coffee pot, and we will unlock this thing here too. R0, holy crow. AR, so that can't be it. Actually, the nice thing is 0 is more useful than, say, getting 1. This is the funny part. AR, MOR, so it could be cause. No. Let's knock off a few of these duds, maybe, huh? So armor is 0 and cause is 0. So we probably should be able to intuit it now. AR, OR. So it can't be that. AR, CAUSE. No. Gosh darn it. AR, MOR, and CAUSE. Can't be that. CAUSE. No, we locked out. I can't believe I've not locked out in forever. I mean, frankly, it's you know, whatever, 10 experience points or whatever it is. But it's 10 goddamn experience points. I want it. Shops. SH slips. There we go. All right. So yeah, I'm always like, well, why can't you guys do this? And the answer is you're the main hero. So of course they can't do it. So I do want to. So now I'm going to take the weapons here, and I am going to take this pipe bolt action rifle, and we're going to put it on slot 2, just for now. And the reason is because we might be making long-range shots here in the power armor. I don't like to use the minigun until the Deathclaw comes out. So I need to kill all these guys, you know, without minigun. So anything long-range is good. At some point, you charge down and maybe start just shotgunning them to death. As soon as that Deathclaw comes out, you gotta run to a house. I don't care. I'll take his log. I'll take the caps. I will enter the suit. I do hate the Raider chest piece. I hate the goofy head thing, and looks like I'm, you know, in traction effectively. I am going to take the minigun, of course, and then I am going to put it on a slot here. I'm going to put it on 6. I am going to put it on. There we go. Done. So that's one guy. So good. That's 2 guys. They are slowly finding me. Where is that guy? Oh, that's the... Is that my guy? I might have just shot my buddy. Yeah, I just shot my buddy in the back. Done. Oh, missed him. God damn it. That was bad. Oh, that was a rush shot. Don't rush. You got 4 left. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, I shot him in the back. Got him. Did we really just take care of all these guys? No, there has to be another guy left. Oh, hell. Okay, now this gun is useless. So we're taking it off our favorites. Nope, I do not want to favorite it. I want to favorite the minigun at 2 instead of 6. And then we are... Oh, indeed we do, sir. Indeed we do. So first thing is first. Come on, big guy. Can we make it? We gonna make it? We gonna make it? We gonna make it? Flee. Okay, good. We made it. Back up. Do we have any pills? Do I have Psycho. I do not have Psycho. That's too bad. I don't need Jet right now. This... There we go. All right, so that was nice and, I'm not going to say easy, but it was nice and easy enough. We will Stimpack the dog. And we actually still have ammo. Oh, jeez. Oh, I fell in a hole. All right. All right, buddy. What do you got to say?
That was... I mean, you just took down a death claw.
You know what he just did? Ruined Howard Bean's political career.
I must have lured the blast thing out.
Woo.
You know what? Never mind.
And that was it. Howard Dean was done.
What about them folks, the raiders trapped inside the museum? Did you manage to help them?
I did, sir. I did. It wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy.
I bet. But you helped anyway. Good on you. Not many folks would do that.
I am glad to save lives.
If you'd just like to follow me.
All right, we'll go get the ASAMs. So the other thing I think I want to do is I do want to... I'm going to collect everything I can off these guys because I got the power armor, and that's what I'm gonna run the power armor back to base. So I'm going to take everything.
Hey.
Oh, right, dog can carry stuff. Dog meat can carry crap, so that's cool. And yeah, I need just enough. I don't really need the tire iron and the road leathers, but so be it. That worked out pretty good, though. I thought, as it goes, we did pretty well that fight. So there's Gristle with the storage key, so that's awesome. And we are now carrying too much, so we do have to be a little bit more, what do you want to say? A little bit more circumspect in what we're doing here. So I will take the boiled... Oh, I can't equip this while in power armor. Okay. I'm going to drop these. They are useless. I don't want to... I hate to throw away my vault suits. I don't know why, but we'll drop the long johns. I don't need extra Raider chest pieces, although... I will eat a bit, just because. Anything we can... Yeah, I don't need knuckles. That's just foolish. A short hunting rifle is super useful. And I'm going to say that makes my... So 57 to 63, that makes this bolt action rifle sort of pointless. And there you go. So I'm going to... Well, I'm going to have to... unfortunately... Oh, hold on. Now I'm carrying too much again. Hold on. I don't need 3 pipe pistols, really. I can do without. So good enough. So let's talk to our stranger buddy here. I mean, I can always come back and collect crap.
Hi.
Hey. God damn raiders.
It's too bad, man.
Trash the place.
Some air fresheners, a new coat of paint, and it'll all be good as new.
Despite the mess they made, it doesn't look like they took anything important. Most of my equipment is still here, including your reward.
Perfect, sir.
One whole box.
All right, so I get a box of ASAMs. I get the city manager holotape, which I will take.
Help those folks inside the museum. Good deed Things like that deserve to be rewarded.
And I get some stuff.
What exactly is going on?
Well, before the Raiders showed up, despite me being the closest thing in the Commonwealth to an ex...
Is that all?
That's not all. If you're a...
Right.
I'll meet you back at your...
All right, so he's going to go back to the settlement to show me more things I can do with the ASAMs. I'm wondering, frankly, if I should take all these random boxes of ASAMs. Like, I mean, can I just take a bunch of boxes back and have all the ASAMs? Or do I leave them here? And I don't know what I do, actually. So I leveled up again. And I don't know what to do with that level up right now. I'm going to hide ineligible perks. I mean, toughness sounds like it'd be awesome. Although it's not a lot of damage resistance. I probably will... So what I'm probably going to do, to be honest with you, Michael, I probably will come back to Concord at some point and then loot it back into the base. Scrapper is good. I do like Scrapper. I like chem resistant because I'm going to be pretty... so I'm going to take chem resistant, actually. I'm going to be pretty... I hate to say... dependent on chems, I think, through a lot of this playthrough. So I think chem resistant is super useful. I am going to up my gunsmith to 50 so that I can get level 2 mods on guns. And then I'm just going to put the extra 2 points into probably rifles for now. And then I'm going to take chem resistant and learn my skills and be done. So I think I'm just going to head back to I'm gonna well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and complete this little arc here. Talk to the settlers. They're gonna head up. I'm gonna walk with them back. And then we're gonna go from there. And by going from there, I mean we're probably gonna build our base a tiny bit more.
Hey, that was a pretty amazing display.
You're welcome.
I'm just glad you're on our side.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Everyone okay?
It's gonna be okay now.
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move some. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we
Man, where's my subtitles, man?
Here. It ain't much, but
I will take your money.
You're welcome.
Well, since you say that,
sure.
We're going to go to... Okay, Garvey, I'm in. I'm going to Sanctuary with you. Destiny?
My destiny?
What do you mean?
You're a man out.
I knew it.
We'll go through the Mama Murphy gig.
Please, Mama Murphy.
Look.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Shush, Preston. We're all good.
Now, do we have any Nuka-Cola or anything? Did we find any of that? No, we had nothing. We have Jed from Mama Murphy, so we can pump her full of chems. Yeah. Come here, old lady. Psst. No. Drugs are bad, kids. Remember that.
All right, folks.
Except for Jet. Jet is awesome.
It's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary.
So I'm gonna let them gripe at each other.
You mean she had one of her visions?
Marcy is annoying as usual. I typically let them... we already killed the blood bugs. Like, typically I would make them walk in front. Hey, what's up, F5? How are you, ma'am? Good to see you. We're gonna pull the pistol just to... I mean, I don't think anything's coming. I think we're pretty safe as far as... is there anything in here? I will take your duct tape and turpentine. Playing some Fallout 4 with some sim settlements. Well, how are you doing tonight? So I need to get back. I need to slake my thirst, my burning thirst, which you guys can't see because my face is covering the status. Usually I have the settlers walk in front of me, but we killed the blood bugs already, so we don't need to do that. And the other thing is, again, so let me check my map. I cannot fast travel. What I need to do is I need to find out somewhere there is a holotape which allows me to fast travel. And I do want to do that because survival mode is great. I don't mind eating. I don't mind drinking. I don't mind all the crap. Now, can I travel now with my local caravans? Or do I need... Because... No, because I need to put a... I need to put a caravan between the two of them. I don't care to do that at the moment. I really just want the easy, fast travel. Yeah, Did you like Fallout 3? I enjoyed Fallout 3. It's not my favorite Fallout. I think Fallout 4 does win. New Vegas obviously also wins. Sort of. It's close. I have to admit, though, I do feel that Fallout 4 is sort of, in a lot of ways, crappier than Vegas was. I just, I love the gunplay in 4 more than 3. And the modding scene in 4 is great, of course. And, and gets rid of a lot of my my qualms with Fallout 4 versus Fallout New Vegas. You know what? I have not played 1 or 2 in god-awful forever. I really ought to get back in there at some point. Oops, and I just got out of my stupid thing here. Let me pull the fusion core because I don't want any of these Yutzes getting in my... So I'm gonna crawl over to the workshop here. No, I hear you. I mean, New Vegas is largely considered by many to be the best Fallout of all time. It does have a fun story and has a lot going for it. I will absolutely say that much. So weapon-wise... I think I'll keep the bladed tire iron. I will ditch this. The pipe auto pistols can go because I have a comfort grip pipe auto pistol. I'm going to keep this short hunting rifle, even though right now it's sort of useless because I don't have enough. I'm not going to have enough. I think I'm going to get rid of the shotgun for now. And let me dump as much apparel. Leather chest piece 3 and 10. We're going to dump it. Leather right arm versus, I don't know what right arm I have. A Raider right arm. 1 and 1. Ugh, that's terrible. All the Raider stuff gets dumped. Raider leathers, don't care. Except for the welded leather, So let's see what we're gonna wear. That's actually, hold on. You have to excuse me. I'm sorting my inventory is gonna take me a little bit. So I do like pocketed crap because we can't carry much. So even though it's only 5, that's certainly worth it. A welded leather left leg, a raider left leg is 3 and 3 as opposed to 2, 5. We'll take that. A boiled leather right leg, sure, I'll take that. And then let's just start getting rid of some stuff here. Can I scrap? You know what? I should have. Darn it! Oh well. Let me scrap. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, I do not. I'm not. Let me transfer it for now. I'm down to 109. That's still a lot. That's still. I would like to be lighter than this. So again, you'll have to excuse me while I go through all my inventory and try to get myself settled here. We'll make food when we can. It's XP at the very least. I do need water, so let me do water. Yeah, I enjoy the new Fallout. I like Fallout 2. I like Fallout 1. I like the RPG style, old school isometric RPG style game. I truly do. Having said that, Fallout 4 certainly captures, my interest a lot because of the, the immersion factor of playing the first person thing. So I do truly enjoy that a great deal. Road leathers.
Easy living, this ain't.
You know what? I hate to say, so I think, let me go to the perk chart here. If I get Scrounger, next level. Oh no, Scrapper. You get uncommon components, blah, blah, blah. I really want that. Am I close to leveling up? I am not close at all. Here's what I'm going to assume. That optimizing at this stage in the game is sort of foolish. That the ultimate answer is... Okay, now this drives me nuts, so I'm gonna... At this stage of the game, optimizing is a little bit foolish. So I'm gonna go get all that extra crap out of the... Well, you know what? It's not in my inventory, so you know what? Heck with it. Except for these damn road leather. Oh, you discovered Stellaris. That's awesome, man. How are you liking Stellaris? I love Stellaris. Absolutely love Stellaris. My son loves Stellaris. So yes, I love the Paradox games. So I am interested to hear how that goes for you. So where the hell's all this weight coming from? What am I carrying? I'm carrying a lot of random ammo. Oh, minigun. Duh. Jesus. I'm carrying a damn minigun, is what I'm carrying. I'm going to dump the minigun for now, because I don't need one yet. And that drops me to 69, and my inventory problems are now over. So, okay. Done. Here's what I want to do. I want to save real quick, and then let's get our... I think my absolute... Oops. Oh, did we ditch all of our ammo? Okay, let me... Hold on, before I do anything else... okay, sorry. For anything else, do I have 10mm ammo sitting in my... No. I have 10mm rounds. Missing required ammo. Well, that is a little bit of a bug there, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the ammo and the pistol, and then I'm going to take the pistol and the ammo out. And then there you go. Okay. I like Stellaris. I also like Europa Universalis 4 a lot. And I also love Crusader Kings a lot. Those are my top 3 for sure. Now I want to quick save the game. And I do want to go and then do the guys. Oops, just sleep for an hour is cool. There we go. I'm ill? Son of a bitch. So you can't see it, but I just got ill. You're being affected by an illness by taking antibiotics or visiting a doctor. Why did I get ill? What did I do? So I do need to build then a crafting station. I need to build a chem station. I like the role-playing-esque vibe from Crusader Kings. I do. I can do healing, but I can't do antibiotics because I do not have fungus and I don't have enough water. And we are going to fix that. And we don't really have to do much today. We do have to do this darn guy's quest, which we just haven't gotten to. So, all right, buddy, let's get to it.
All right, time to show you what else ASAMs can do.
Let me go through his spiel
now,
here.
Generally speaking, people need a roof over their head,
and I will get more water into my throat here.
Working. We already built a place someone can live. So if
yeah, Crusader Kings has a vibe. What are we building? Crusader Kings has very much a vibe of a role-playing game, almost first and foremost. Not an RPG in the traditional sense, but more of a choose-your-own-adventure sort of feel to it at times.
Okay, show me.
All right.
You know, with a war game.
But this time, we'll use one configured for...
You know, it's very much focused on the characters. So build a 2x2 agricultural plot in Sanctuary. So I'm going to do that. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out my space here, because I often... This is where I'm putting my food, so... Because I am a creature of habit, and when it comes to this game, and this is where I always put my food.
Down wherever you like.
And he's going to be impatient and bug me. And I'm going to be like, dude, help me out here. Give me a second. I got this. All right. So now we have no food. We are literally starving the people. People are starving, sir. And I, being the petty dictator that I am, do not care. Haha.
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
So I'm going to put a foundation plot. I hope this doesn't ruin... like, his plot or anything. I hope that that's...
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
Okay, come on. I hope... Did that go? Darn it. Gosh darn it. I hope... Nope, it doesn't work like that. Son of a bitch. Okay. Hold on. That's too bad, because I'll be totally honest. I don't like how the plots... They often hover.
Okay. I'm gonna take on
Okay, good. It did it. Okay, fine.
Don't worry, I won't
Yay! I was just about to gripe.
how easy this is.
Yeah, I don't want to watch you build. Or at least hurry up. But, okay. It's all good.
Now, I can't say I've got much of a green thumb, but...
So I'm going to let him talk, and then what I'm going to try to figure out how to do here, hold on, is, come on, get me to build mode. There we go. Let me come down here and see if I can build two things. Can I build a small generator, and can I build water? Because even, because you always need water. And I am going to need all the damn water. So let me get out of there for a second. And let me clear all this crap out of... let's build it close. And we'll just put a quick generator up just to start getting water into the settlement. And the nice thing about build anywhere is we can build anywhere, so that counts. Oh, and I also have a mod which gives me longer power lines, by the way. So that's the other mod that I have. All right. Well,
and there we have it.
All right.
A fine
plot of land
ready for cultivation. This from the guy who once underwatered a cactus.
Well, that sounds too easy, sir. What's the catch?
Nothing's ever that easy.
Well, you're not wrong. People will still have to put the work in. But ASAMs allow you to delegate that work instead of doing everything yourself. All right, we've built a home, a farm. Next thing is a place to work. You know, somewhere folks can perform a little industry.
You and your perfectly trimmed beard, your coiffed hair. Come on.
That kind of thing. Go ahead.
And your pistol that I want.
For that.
I have not played Octopath Traveler. My son does have Octopath Traveler. I have watched him play it. I do not love the combat in Octopath Traveler, if I am to be honest.
At least it's not raining.
The boss fights are sort of interesting, but I find the general combat to be very clunky for what it gives you, so I don't love it. I don't mind watching him play it, and I'll sit there and let him do it, and then sort of hang out and watch and kibitz. But it's just not my favorite. It's not my favorite JRPG. There we go. So we got an industrial plot. Settlements can only store so much junk without storage, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we are going to collect some junk. All right, sir, I built the thing. What are you going to...
I just want to trade a few things.
Ooh. I could take your pistol. See, now I feel bad. I've wanted his pistol. I like Final Fantasy in general. I loved 10. Obviously, 7 was one that I played. I love Final Fantasy Tactics, one of my favorite games. I played 15. I don't mind 15, but it has more of an action combat thing going on. And again, cool. And I do like the vibe of Boy Band Road Trip Simulator in Final Fantasy 15. What drives me nuts about it is they're all in what looks to be a warm desert wearing leather. Black leather. I'm like, are we not sweating like pigs?
Now, any old fool can gather
Do you guys just not sweat?
You need folks to gather useful building materials.
They're like, no, we've had our sweat glands just totally cut out.
People to do that. Wood, steel, maybe asbestos to help keep warm. And don't be surprised if in time people start gathering even more.
But I do like Final Fantasy in general. Again, I will say that sometimes that combat can be underwhelming. Obviously, I mean, JRPG combat in general has a little bit of that vibe. That old school vibe, which I liked more when I was younger than I do now. Having said that, it can be done still pretty well. And again, the newer Final Fantasies are totally getting away from that, right? I think Final Fantasy, 12 had almost an MMO vibe to it, and 13 a little bit, where you just sort of gave commands to your guys and they did it in real time kind of thing. All right, so we got a little factory going. But I have a hard time, say, getting through Dragon Quest nowadays, just because, Now, one game that I did load up, and I got to run, because it doesn't run very well on Windows 10, is Wizardry 8. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Wizardry series or played them, but Wizardry 8, one of my all-time favorite games. 6, 7, and 8 was a great trio of games. And I just got that running. I was considering streaming that at some point.
Your citizens will wonder how they ever did without a Robco industrial unit.
Ah, yeah, I love it. I mean, it's old. It looks terrible. It looks old. It's essentially, you know, a JRPG style game.
All basic necessities covered.
The Japanese, by the way, love wizardry. They have made, like, you know, half a dozen games or a dozen games based on that wizardry series. I think there's even a wizardry manga, and, you know, I think they're a wizardry anime.
Excuse me. Hello. Don't shoot now.
They even made an online version called Wizardry Online, which tanked. But
I couldn't help but notice all the commotion.
oh, hi, old Paul. What's going
What are
on?
you two youngins up to here? That is,
What
if
are
don't
you
mind
two
me
youngins
asking.
up to?
Fixing up these buildings, are you?
Yes, sir.
Something like that.
Actually, we just finished building these. Foundations, walls, everything.
Is that so? Built them by yourself, did you? Well, you two looking to settle down here, or?
This settlement belongs to my friend here, not me. I was just demonstrating some construction techniques using this ASAM sensor.
I do think the dialogue is a little cheesy here, but that's okay. Old Paul is sort of funny.
Sounds like
Hey, old fangled new gadgets. Oh my god. It's like a telephone with no dial. I got it, old Paul.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
You say that as if
Get off my lawn, youngin'. I'm like, okay.
Why not?
We are totally letting old Paul stay with us. You'd be welcome, sir.
Okay then. How about that? You're ASAM.
Right.
With that, now if you'll excuse.
Ooh, can we make the charisma check? Is it important work?
Just some.
Oh, failed. Won't.
Take care of.
All right, goodbye.
Yeah.
Hey, where's that ASAM fella going? I wanted to ask him if...
He had to leave. He's got stuff to do.
Did he now? You're the... You see, I noticed... You know, to make sure...
Okay, we gotta make... Okay.
That's a good idea.
Well, I've been... These...
All right. So our job is effectively to build residential plots and agricultural and industrial plots for our settlers. So what we are going to do is take a look real quick, and we have no... I was going to say, is no one working this plot? Because they need to get their crap together. Okay. So we got someone working the plot. We have 9 people, though. We are going to build foundation plots because... Yeah, I do. I love me some wizardry. I will say that. Absolutely the case. That is... And I was thinking about even streaming that. I'm not putting a supply land down because... But I do want you to just go over somewhere else. Go here. Can I command her to do this? No. Maybe. No, doesn't seem like that worked at all. I just want her out of my way. I want her to not stand where she's standing. There we go.
One day at a time.
Dogmeat, could you please also not stand where she was standing? Ah, frickin' A, Dogmeat. I just want to build an industrial plot. And I would like it ultimately to be attached to this one, if I could. But I cannot seem to get it to hook. No? No? Okay, well. Let's do that. And that's going to give me 6 food, I believe. I believe it's 3 per. And hold on. I hate to say it, but we don't have kids here. So we're scrapping the kid stuff. for now. Plus, it was blocking me being able to walk, so... No, yes? Come on, man. Do these not hook together very well? Because that sort of stinks. I was hoping that they would just make a nice little quick grid. And I wouldn't feel bad about it not being lined up properly. How's that? Oh, come on. Oh, sorry about this. You are watching my particular pathology right now. I'll live with that. What am I doing? I am building my settlement right now, and I'm trying to place these stupid 2x2 agricultural plots in a grid pattern as opposed to not. You know, a nice, make them hook to each other. And I'm being very unsuccessful. Now, the industrial plot should be easier because it is simply a flat plot. Yeah, see that? See how that, like, just hooks right up? And now we need beds for all these folks. So the residential plots ought to be fairly easy too. Now the problem is they won't be able to build all this crap right away. Because pretty much the junk dealers haven't... Like, the people have to collect all the materials for them to build and so on. So we can build 4 quick plots here, like that. And so that's 4. And I'm going to need what? 1 more? So agricultural is done. We will get rid of random wood bits. 4 of 5. So it has recognized all the things. Construction costs. They use junk to build things. Done. Okay. So we'll have to figure out sort of what they need. Now the other thing we can do is we can deposit scrap, and they will use, I think, the scrap we deposit, I believe, but I am not 1,000% certain on it. I will take those 2 things there. And let's see if we can't get someone to build a residential plot inside. So let's do that. There is an indoor, you see the indoor plot here. And the question is, can we get this to actually take? Yeah, well, it is that kind of game, man. Like, yeah, I hear you. When I watch people play Fallout, especially, or, you know, Skyrim sometimes, but Fallout really... See, the problem is I can't quite get my viewpoint to work for me, and that stinks a little bit. Let me... Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go out. Can I... So you see the building materials they collect there instead of mixed junk. Okay. That's cool. I will take that. And I can't see a goddamn thing. Let's so I don't love this part here where I'm just trying to get this thing to place. Let's try another house entirely. Now the thing is, I can place anywhere. I do have place anywhere on. What I really need is like God mode. I need to do like a I can fly when I'm in building mode kind of thing. Let me put it down and then let's see if I can't move it. There we go. Done. So now we've got all of the plots. So someone's going to set up a nice little bedroom in here. It's a little clunky. Oh, we need more residential plots. Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever seen the Commonwealth in such turmoil. Interesting times for sure.
And I am hungry. I am thirsty. I am sleepy. We're going to eat some cram. Some mole rat chunks. Drink some Nuka-Cola. Which momentarily at least gets rid of our fatigue, so that's cool. And now we need to put up 3 more residential plots. Holy crow, guys. So we're going to put that one there. And then see if we can't move it. There we go. So now we got another plot up and running. So cool. Let's... Maybe we'll put a plot up here. We'll put an exterior plot up. I like a foundation. I played 76, and frankly, I don't hate 76 as much as, you know, the universe hated 76. I thought it was fun. I played quite a few hours of 76. I go back to it occasionally. The main problem with 76 is one of the same problems that actually kills lots of multiplayer games. Is that there's, you know, at some point, you run out of things to do, and there's really no good way to keep up with that desire for content. So once you get all the way through, and you've done, you know, oh, I've killed, you know, I've opened the vault, or I've, you know, done the gold bullion thing, or, you know, once you've done the quest line, and you've leveled, then what's the impetus to keep moving forward? And the answer is, would be raiding in a typical game, like, you know, dungeons and raids, and they don't really have good dungeons or raids in 76. So I think that's where it sort of falls down. Like, I'm level, I don't know. I think I'm nearing level 300 in 76. So I do like it. I put a lot of time into it, but it's really hard to get motivated to go back and you know, do a bunch of gameplay in 76 because ultimately it's very repetitive right now. We're just going to take that. Take that. So now we've got a nice open house for folks. So maybe I can put another residential plot in here. But yeah, you know, again, I didn't hate 76, and you know, it's a Bethesda game, so let's understand something. It's going to be a little clunky. You know, that's how they tend to roll. I'm okay with that. It's fun. Let me put this down and then go in and I will move it effectively. No? We try to get the back corner maybe aligned. Let's do that. Maybe? I have no idea what that's going to look like. Someone's going to have half their house sticking in the back of the house here. But yeah, like I said, I didn't mind 76. It's a fine game. It certainly has flaws, lots of flaws. But I've enjoyed it. I wish they would add, an expansion that's a full-on, area and more stuff to do, and so. No, level 300 F5 is not a few hours. It is a while, for sure. Okay. So let me take stock of where the hell I'm at. So I think maybe this will be headquarters. So I think I'm going to move my chem. I think this is going to be headquarters. Can I scrap Mama Murphy? I mean, that might be. I'm sorry, I scrapped you. You are gone. I stored you in the workshop. And I don't. Actually, while we're at it, let's scrap Marcy too. Where's Marcy? Hold on. Let me just take all the shit. Let me move my chem base, my chem thing into here. Just because this person doesn't need to. So notice there's no beds, and the reason there's no beds is because... Alright, F5, thanks for stopping by. I will be more exciting next time, I promise. Or not, but, I will... Maybe at some, do Corvega. That'll be a horror show of epic proportions. So let me move my chem bench. So yeah, notice that they haven't made beds because... Okay, you guys need to get out of my way. Thank you. Because they haven't finished building yet, and I don't know that they're going to finish building because they might be lacking materials. Oh, all good. Yeah, I'm not going to quit yet, Michael. I'm still here for a little bit. I actually do not have work tomorrow, so that's sort of exciting. So what I am going to do... Oh, so that's right. That's this guy's residence. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put a couple sort of temp beds just to make them not unhappy. And I need to sleep here at some point. So yeah, I will do temp beds. Yeah, see, and once again, I hate to say it, man, I've played Fallout several times, and I'm back, and I'm like, yep, this is fun. I could do this again for another 20, 30, 40 hours. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna try to get enough beds in here just so that everyone is green, right? There we go. 8 beds is not enough, sir. Now, at some point, someone builds something, but I think if we check... now, I don't know where the ASAM is here, is the problem. Let me view the details. I don't know, good question.
Yes?
I wonder if they need... Because, like, these ones aren't built yet. I think they need... materials? It is not saying, is it? Can't afford construction costs. There you go. So we cannot afford the construction costs as of yet. So I think what I need to do... Now, is this one constructed, or are we... Operational. Perfect. Okay, so I do... okay. So... what that tells me is I could really use to... Maybe I'll put up one more plot. Try to get another industrial plot, but let's make it an industrial interior plot, maybe? But we'll put it underneath here. I sort of like that idea. Not really interior, but it's sort of sitting here instead. Out of the rain.
Sir, welcome back, sir.
And we need, oh, 2 more. Jesus Lord, yeah, okay. Got a lot of crap going on here, huh? Can we activate this yet? I cannot activate this.
Sir, welcome back, sir. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in
Of course, Codsworth. How are things here while I was gone? There you go.
Oh, just catching up on old yard work. Some occasional pest control. And you, sir? Anything to be found in Concord?
I made a few new friends.
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of it. I realize that I'm no Mr.
Not...
No, not now.
All right, then.
Because we got a dog, sir. And dog is good. The funny part, in survival mode, he might kick ass. So I'm going to put factories up here. This is going to be my factory quarter here, I suppose. With the only problem that I don't see the front of this damn thing. Like, where's the front? Like, how do I access the controls? I don't know, is the thing. I think what I would like to do is activate this. And can I change... let me choose the building plan, maybe? So... let me do... There you go. Let me do building materials gathering instead of junk gathering. And I will confirm that trade. And see if it does what it needs to do here. No, yes, maybe? Because I'm going to do that for this one, and I'm going to do that for this one. So I think that means that they will change over here. Yeah, there we go. That one did. I mean, in rather... Well, maybe this is already building materials? Okay, gathering building materials. Perfect. Okay. So hopefully that all works out. Now, where is my quests? Where's my 7 of 8? Seven of 8. Ugh, okay. And already I feel this is offline. I'm already annoyed at this. Let me see. Can I alter the position of this? Is all I want to do. There you go. A little better. Just wow. So they oof. That's a little clunky for sure. So I don't know what the status is in terms of. Let's do one more ag plot if that's okay. And that's snap. So I like that. I like the snapping. You know, I do not know, to be quite honest with you. I do think there's a size limit because you see the size up in the upper right up there. Like, I think there's a how much crap can be a building limit. We will... But I'm not sure yet. I have... Because I have literally... This is as far as I've pretty much gotten in terms of... Like, the building is just to do his first tutorials, which is what these are. So I have to just wait. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to greet the newcomers. Let me greet the newcomers.
I swear nothing ever gets done.
Good to see you again.
Hi, Lily.
Are
What's up,
you the
man?
one who put out the radio
Yes.
message? We had to leave her home. Everyone
So
was
I'm
getting
wondering
sick.
if I'm making a
So
mistake
if you're
here. They're
looking for
all
people
sick?
and it's no trouble,
I don't like the sound of that, if I'm to be quite honest with you. Sick people?
What was that about people getting...
Don't worry, none of us are sick.
Uh-huh.
That's why we left, so we wouldn't catch it.
Anti-vaxxers, no maskers, come on. Yeah, we'll take you.
Oh, thank you.
I am so not
Just let
picky.
us know
Come
where you
on.
want us.
What the hell? Good luck. We'll be implagued. That is an awkward fake new word. I sort of wish I knew, like, I think these building materials every day, those numbers on the right get redone. I sort of wish they were a little more real time, just so I could see, oh, I'm scrapping stuff and it's upping the totals, right? Because, you know, because that's sort of where we're at here a little bit. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can modify this damn thing, can't I? I could do a powerful automatic receiver. I am in, 100% in. I'm okay with the comfort grip. I'm okay with the large magazine. I hate the glow sights. I hate the reflex sight on these. So I think I'm good for now. Let me set up my guns here. And, oh, let me see if, oh, hold on. I used to live here a long time ago.
I used to live here a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Sure.
The site can help you.
She wants the jet. I got some. Here, take it.
Like a little kick yourself.
Yeah,
huh?
I do.
This'll do. Diamond City holds answers.
So close to leveling.
You find it. That's
All right, go to what's his nuts. Valentine. So I'm going to put the blood leaf in. Fusion cells, fusion core. I am going to keep all of that for now. Gas mask. Eh. Put it away for now. All right. So I suppose the question is, we were waiting for them to finish. Have I joined Preston Garvey in Sanctuary yet? Well, not yet. Talk to Preston.
Hey, anyway, I am glad you're here.
Sup, man?
And I
Let's
hope you
go,
don't
Preston.
mind, but I've got another favor to ask.
Doing it.
I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show
I'm
people
in.
that they
I'm
can
in. Let's
count
do
on us
it.
when they need
It's
us.
10 Pines
Trouble
Bluff,
is,
isn't it?
I've got my hands full here.
And they're going to
Think
send me
you can help
to
out the settlement?
Corvega.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you.
And level up.
If you want to help out around here at all.
Oh, and I will do Sturgis's quests. Yeah, let me do Sturgis's crap. Because theoretically, we should be done. Right? Oh, no. We're going to need beds, and we're going to need defense. Well, okay. Let me build one more bed. Oh, no. Do I need... Wow, jeez. Oh, man. Holy crap. Okay, let's clear out some space. I do like the concrete. Blake. To which Blake are we saying hi? That's a good question. That is a good question. It's a good question. That's not a bad one to do, really. That is not a bad sort of little mini quest line to get done. Let's pick the lock. I do remember. I remember.
Got it.
I'll take it all. I will take it all. Oh, and we leveled up, right? So that's cool. So let me God, I hate to put these beds in just because I'm vaguely concerned that they're screwing up the thing somehow. Like they won't, like the people won't make their own buildings if they have a bed, but we'll see. You sleep on the corpse. Oh man, I gotta sleep on the corpse again? Yeah, it's your day to sleep on the corpse. Alright, so beds are done. Yeah, I will go to Blake. I have to figure out whether I'm going to go to him before Corvega or after Corvega, essentially. Because, again, he takes you to that other dangerous raider spot to find the locket or whatever. And let's see if we can put up defenses. No, we have no damn turrets. We don't no gear and no oil to put up turrets. And I don't really care to do any of... I'm only turrets. So we're sort of stuck. Wow, do I hate the floating stuff. I don't like that. So what we're going to do is... we will put a floor down. Good enough. I mean, the floor floats. The floor floats a little bit, but I can live with that a tiny bit more than the ASAM just floating in midair. So we are hydrated. We're going to eat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. We cannot afford construction costs. So we are largely just waiting for them to gather enough crap to build. In the meantime, all these people are sleeping. In my beds. All these people are sleeping. In beds that someday I will, That's one thing I don't love about the Sim Settlements quest is that, I mean, how do you actually get it done? You know, you have to wait for hours. You'd have to. I mean, they're going to collect junk every day, you know, and so on. So I'm just not sure how it's supposed to work. All right, please save. Please don't. Come on. There we go. Come on. All right. Oof.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
So yeah, let's look here. And it cannot afford construction costs. Hey, what's up, Broken Rolex? Yeah, yes, I am using... The mods that I have activated are Sim Settlements 2. Be Exceptional, which changes the level up experience. Those are the two primary ones that I'm running. I'm running on survival mode. I have a mod that I have not found how to activate it properly yet, which allows me to fast travel, though, because I don't want to not fast travel. Other than that, just a couple quality of life mods in terms of the building. So longer power lines and build anywhere. But that's about it. That is a very... It's a very low-key... it's a low-key run here. So... The funny part is I'm still going to buy rifles up.
Hope you ain't one of those synths here to spy on me.
So I could put a stock on it, which makes it a rifle. And I think I'm going to do that. There we go. Because I am theoretically a rifleman versus a... Pistolier, there you go. I do have a short hunting rifle. There we go. And I'm still... So, okay, I do need a couple things. So first, I tell you where I'm going first. I am going to go... Well, I know, and yet I can't find the damn thing, right? So I cannot... It says I can... Supposedly, I'm able to set up the options. I don't need a folder. Let me drop the folder. I can set up the options by a holotape. But there is no holotape. So I don't know if it just didn't load right. Or if I'm supposed to construct the holotape, in which case I'm going to have to find out where to construct it. So I figure that for now I'm okay, and then when I'm offline, I'll actually look this thing up and see if it's see if I jacked it up somehow or whatever. So yeah, I can't quite figure out what I'm supposed to do to get this fast travel working, because I like survival mode. I hate walking everywhere all the time. Sometimes I don't mind, the walking if it's going to be interesting. And other times I'm like, let's just get moving here. So, so I'm going to take the purified water. I'm hoping. Do I not have extra water? I'm 13 water, so I actually don't have a lot of extra water. And I don't think I can get more water. So what I'm going to do? So the couple things I'm going to do. I'm going to gather some of the things that I'm going to need to create antibiotics to cure my disease. So that's first order of business. Second order of business might be dragging all the crap from Red Rocket to the main settlement. And I do want to set up my bladed tire iron. I'm going to put that to 3, and I'm going to put, I hate to say it, I'm going to put meds on a harder to hit button. How's that? And I should probably level up, huh? So let's do that. Aqua Boy and Aware. I'm not using VATS, so no VATS. Bloody Mess is a 5% damage buff. Be useful, just generally. 20 health seems like not enough. Oh, I will take Scrapper, 100%. And then I can go back at some point and scrap all the crap in. So I'm going to take rifles to 50. I am going to at least get barter up a little bit. And we'll take rifles to 51. All right. Because combat's going to become a thing that I actually am going to have to worry about. So let's scrap at least some of what we can scrap here. Store you in the workshop. Yep, scrapping it. Don't care right now. Now this one I should use the command, because I barely care about most of the stuff here. Okay. And honestly, for now, I think that's okay. That's good enough for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to see how that's going to carry back. So if I take all, what does that do to my weight? 153. So I'm going to run back. I'm just going to dump all this in Sanctuary's storage, and maybe, just maybe, that will, a couple of those things, like maybe there's some asbestos in there or ceramic that will help those guys build. So It's certainly not, you know, I don't necessarily expect that it's a, maybe just one. If I can just get one out, that'd be awesome. Transfer, store all junk. Done. And it still doesn't update the numbers on the side here, which is a little bit of a bummer. So we'll see how that pans out. So in the meantime,
Hey.
dude, what is it, Junlong?
I'd like to trade some items.
Give me your stuff. No, don't give me your stuff.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
I hear you, man. But now I'm going to go. So I'm going to go to Red Rocket, and I'm going to go to the little underground radioactive storage bunker there. And I'm going to collect glowing fungus, because I know that I need that for antibiotics. And that's why I took chem to 50, because chem, I need antibiotics. There is no way you don't get sick all the damn time with this survival mode, as far as I can tell. Then I might go to Abernathy. So I never can find this fucking... I'm sorry, this cave. Trying to swear less. It's not cool. Alright. So what I want is glowing fungus. I will take... I mean, I will always take... like coffee pots and crap with asbestos. Do we have... There we go. Is there more glowing fungus? No. Into the mole rat den. Now, brain fungus I don't actually need. I will at least take some of it, but I don't know that I'm stripping the walls of brain fungus. And do I have an awesome rifle? I have 9 shots with a short... He is dead. Well, you know one of these things is popping up right next to me, and he is dead. Alright, cool. So that... I don't know how many more of them there are. I will take the Nuka-Cola, because again, thirst is a continuous battle in the survival of the wasteland here. That should be like a Coke commercial. They really ought to somehow see if they can't get, you know, a deal. Ooh, we'll take ammo, always. And again, I said I wouldn't take all the brain fungus, and here I am obsessively taking brain fungus. Well, sure. But glowing fungus is truly what I want to get out of here. Alright, a little bit of auto fire solves lots of problems. Alright, we'll take all that. And again, look for anything we can take out of here. There's nothing really good in here. There's a fusion core. And a teddy bear. I'm taking the damn teddy bear, because... And coffee pot. I mean, coffee pot has asbestos, if I remember correctly. Nothing wrong with asbestos. Again, I swear to you, it was good for you in the 50s. I swear to you. Cigarettes, good for you. Asbestos, awesome for you. Let's get the fusion core. And we will suck up the couple rads. And I think that's enough. I think we've gotten this this done here. So that was a nice, easy traipse through the mole rats. And we need purified water too to do the antibiotics to cure our illness. So I hate to do it. That's why survival mode stinks a little bit. I'm going to run back real quick. Dump all this crap that I got, which isn't much. See if I have enough water and glowing fungus to make antibiotics. And make one if I can, so that I can be unimpaired as I go to fight. Because either Abernathy or Corvega is my next stop. And of course, those are both fights. Just get rid of this crap, which I was at to step over anyway. And to the chem lab. And I can make an antibiotic. Perfect. And I'm going to make 2. Because you might need 2. I need 1 for sure right now, and we're going to take it. And that makes us thirsty. Can you craft a water pump? I do have a water pump. Says I can't use it, but it will let me use it. And I have down below, I have a water purifier down here. I do not think I can craft another one though, because I think I'm out of gears and or oil. Let me see, by the way, because I could definitely use. Ooh, I can craft another purifier. Now, I might not be able to power it, but I can craft it. Let me do that. So we should be lacking power. But let's see if I can craft more power. Another generator? Perfect, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, water is going to be a continuous thing. So we definitely want as much as possible. 23, we should be getting, several water every day into our bucket over there. I noticed the numbers on the side have updated with building materials, so that's cool. So we are getting there. Let's put it that way.
Do I look like I want to chit-chat?
Nope, you do not look like you want to chit-chat, and I do not want to talk to you. You are not a pleasant person. So I'm going to drop this off. I'm going to drop stupid stuff off. And I hate to say it, but I'm going to burn some of these items because I now have scrapper.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
So we're going to start scrapping some stuff. Marcy Long, I always kill her. Oh, Marcy. Yeah, she's clunky. She is definitely clunky. I am never happy talking to Marcy. So let's get extra weapons out of here so we can break them up. I don't really think a tire iron is, but... Oops. But we're going to get some screws. I like it. I don't need it. I'm good without a shotgun right now. So yeah, let's just try. I'm just trying to get as much stuff as possible so that they can build what they need to build. Let's go with that. We'll scrap all the crap. I don't think we actually get much out of these, but steel's always good. I'm sure leather is useful for something. And a welded left arm, or right arm. I'm going to take a look at this right arm we have here. And sure, I will wear that. And I'm okay for now. I don't need to
You willing to do some work?
modify armor, I think. I don't think I have the skill to do it. I'm at 91 now. That stinks. I don't like that. Store all junk. There you go. 77's way better. Fusion core, drop it. Shotgun shells, drop them. I will keep 45 in case I find something. Sure, I'd be glad to help. Tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, just make sure we can sleep. There's a workbench.
Uh-huh.
So the nice thing is most of these quests are autocompletes now. So I will definitely take
Sturgis.
I like it.
a little bit of
Having a
XP.
place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable...
I'm on it.
I'm on it.
Great. I feel better already. Knowing we have a reliable...
Yeah.
I hope you... if we're gonna...
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Sturgis.
This place is starting to...
Oh, absolutely. We do have to sell our crap. That is true.
I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become.
Now this is where I'm a little stuck, because I don't think I have the gears or the oil to build the turrets. I will see if I can build the turrets. Come on, put me into...
I'm on.
Oh, that's why.
Thanks. It'll make everyone feel more...
Let's go into build mode again. Let's see if we have turrets. I can build one. All right, I will build at least one, and we'll just put it up here for now. Done.
You never invited me over for tea. You haven't forgotten.
And that's all we needed? Oh, hell yeah.
Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night. It's been a long...
Uh-huh.
Glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. Windows...
And we leveled. Yay! All right. I don't know what we need for this level. I hate spending points on sneak, but sneak would be good for Corvega, frankly. Barter's good, because at some point we're actually going to find someone to sell our crap to, and we're going to need it. Lockpick of 50. So we're going to do lockpick of 50, because that's a break point. And then... let's just go all out with our... do we have anything else to get? I mean, we do, but, you know, I mean, that we really were concerned about. Scrounger 2 doesn't suck. I mean, toughness... I probably didn't, Yeah, I still have to, unfortunately, you have to go all the way through leveling up or else it doesn't work. Unfortunately, I mean, I could buy toughness, and it's a great percentage on where I'm at now because I have 18 defense. I just don't know that it matters. I don't know that it's enough. I do not know what's enough defense in this this playthrough here, but I will find more ammo because finding ammo always sounds like a good idea. And I don't have a ton of ammo, so so what I do need to do is I need to someone's slowly putting up a place there. I do need to spend 1 hour to autosave. Oops, 1 hour. 1 hour only. Wish you could sleep for 0 hours. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, come on. Don't. Oh, no, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, it just froze. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Well, oh, whoa, hey. Okay. Note to self. Little dicey there when you save. Oh, I do not like that stuff floating in the air. I do not love it. Oop, I didn't like that either. I didn't like what I just did. That was a bad... That's better. Somehow landed more on the ground, I think. Yeah, I'm going to live with that. Okay. So, the worst part about it is I wasted ammo, for crying out loud. So I've got to be at least very careful when I save, you know, to not panic, I suppose. So the other thing I'm going to do is, real quick, just store that up. Again, I don't know what they need to build right now, but let's give them whatever we can give them. We have enough beds, so what I will do is when next time I come back into town, I will slowly start taking beds away and leaving them to only deal with their residents. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the time. It is 12:43, so I do think that I'm going to save here and cut out because it's late. I do have to get up early in the morning. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I played because it's fun. It was fun. You know, I think we're going to continue this. I think we're going to continue our Sim Settlements playthrough. You know, see what we can build here, and then I think we're going to also build up maybe 1 or 2 other spots. I think I love the driving to build. And see what this mod can do and what goes on, because I know that there's a second chapter to it that they released. I don't know how recently, but they released, and that had the gunners rating. So I do think that it's about time to exit save here, but I will continue this on stream. Maybe coming up the rest of some of this week. So. Broken Rolex, Michael, F5, who you're sleeping, thanks for hanging out and watching. Anyone else, thank you also. And I will talk to you all later. So exit save.